the first thing that we will do is we will create a class called parent. And in this parent class, we're going to create a method called walk. And the only thing this walk method is going to do is display that I'm going to display parent is walking. So I'm going to do here. I'm going to create another method that's going to be called talk. And the only thing that this is going to be doing is going to say parent is talking. That's the parent class. We're going to then create a class called child that's going to inherit the parent class, and we inherit using the extends keyword in Java. Extends parent will inherit the walk method and the talk method. And what we're going to do here is we're going to overload. Well, let's do something simple here. We're going to do public void use parent. And what we're going to do here is we're going to say talk. And this is going to execute the talk method from the parent class, which will do this. So far we got that. So we've got a class called parent, we've got a class called child that inherits the two methods from the parent class. Next, we're going to call this test class. This is going to be where we have our main method. And like so. And we're going to say parent, we're going to instantiate the parent. And we're going to say my parent walk. And we're also going to instantiate child, my child, and we're going to do my child use parent. This method right here is going to run this method, which is going to execute the talk method from the parent class. What this should accomplish, these two lines here, walk and use parent, it should say parent is walking and parent is talking. That should be the result of this test. Next, what we will do is, you know, in Java, we need to save this, and we're going to save this as the same name that our class is, test class, right here. And the name of our file, if you'll notice, is testclass.java. Next, we need to compile this. And I needed you to see this, how it shows errors here. It says it doesn't understand print lnt. That's because this is supposed to say print ln. So it compiled. And I'm going to run this. Notice it says parent is walking, parent is talking. That's a result of this. which is what took place right here. As a result of these two lines, myParent.walk and myParent.useParent, this line right here executed this method, and this line right here executed this method in the child. Now let's do something. In our child class, we're going to overload the walk method and we're going to do this. We're going to say system out print line child is walking. Alright, we just overloaded the walk method. Notice parent has a walk method. This has the same exact signature. And we're going to save this. The next thing we need to do, we're going to, right here, we're going to say my child walk. So what this should do is this should provide us with a line that says parent is walking. This is going to say parent is talking, and this is going to say child is walking. So that's what the result of this should be. Let's compile this. There you go. Parent is walking, parent is talking, and child is walking. Let's change the signature of this, and we're going to do this here. We're going to say, we're going to put in, have it pass a name, and system of print line name is walking. So whatever name we pass in. So now I've got the walk method with two different signatures. One walk that does not accept any parameters, and the other walk that accepts a string parameter. So here I'm going to do child walk, my child walk, and I'm going to say Alex. So here's a result of what this is going to be. It should say parent is walking, parent is talking, child is walking, Alex is walking. That's what the result of this should be. Let's compile this, run this. There you go. Parent is walking, parent is talking, child is walking, Alex is walking. So here's what we did in this video. We successfully created a class called parent right here. We created two methods, walk and talk. We created a child class called child that inherits the two methods from the parent class called parent. We created a method in the child class called useParent that executes the method from the parent class called talk. We overloaded the walk method from the parent class in the child class called walk. And we also overloaded the walk method so that it accepts a value, a name parameter. We created a test class and we put our main method in there so that we can test our inheritance and we can test our implementation. The result of this was that we instantiated one instance of the parent class, one instance of the child class, and we used the parent instance and child instances to execute the various methods, well, walk and talk.